All right, I think we're about ready to get started here. Let's just check on a couple things before we start. All right. That looks good. 8-minute start. How about it? Poor YouTubers. Awesome. All right. Where did we leave off? Let's see. This is stuff I was working on last night. That's not 100% working yet. And I think we left off with this apparently terrible makefile, according to people that know makefiles better than me. Fair. Let's see where we are here. Yes, I was gonna fix this real quick. Let's just do that now. We're gonna fix this so that I can actually use my terminal welly. We're gonna start. I'm just fixing it in OBS real quick. Take the reset transform off. It's still totally legible. And there we go. That's a pretty good width. It's just been really a struggle to get this to look at stuff in the terminal with how I had it set up. It's a little too small. So let's just fix that now. And now our terminal should be a lot more usable, even though it's going to be fucked up over here, which we can fix by making it much smaller. It should be about 1309, 1310, okay. And there. And we'll cut off some more there. And I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it looks fine. Sweet. So now that that's fixed, we can get into it. Make sure I don't have random stuff. Yeah, TwitchBot stuff. Okay, that was what I was working on last night. Let's just see what happens when we do this. Yeah. Actually, let's just stash. All right. Yay. And we're back. Okay, we're just gonna stash the TwitchBot stuff for now and finish up the HTTP API. All right. Right, we need to get into that session. There we go. Hello world session. We're there. Cool. Okay, so where we left off was our makefile failing yesterday. So right after stream, well, after I did a few things, which was the reason I had to end stream, I was too annoyed to not just fix it, so I just decided to do that. So if we look at, let's see. It should just be this. Yeah. So this was all I really had to change, if I remember right. Oh no, I committed it all before. I forgot. It was in the main commit. Okay, so we'll just go over what I had to change. Since I copied and pasted this makefile, well, there's a couple things. The CXX was commented out, so I took that care of that so that we could use Clang since that's what the rest of our tooling uses. And then we kept, oh right, the CXX flags had the wrong include for our like lib directory basically. So that was the other thing that was wrong. And if I would have fixed that and fixed what we have down here, we would have been good. I still hadn't fixed, so I changed it to server, but they were using the CC extension and I'm using the CPP extension, and so it got screwed up there. So by fixing all of that, we now have a working make file for this. So I was able to build last night, made a few changes to the make file that I wanted to make. I see a few issues still. This is still from copy pasta. So let's go ahead and delete all of this, except for the only thing is that this should all be actually, that should be in temp. Let's see, I think the only other thing that I'm doing is the PEM, which I probably will never use, but we'll just leave it there anyway, and say start.pem. Okay, just for our clean command. All right. So that means we have a working server now, and we can run it here. And there's no log when it starts up. We probably should fix that. And we get our hello world. Yay. So we have a hello world web server, HTTP server, so that's nice. I'm using tmux commands and Emacs. That's not going to work. Okay. So let's, what am I doing wrong? Okay, hold on a second. Is it just that I'm in the wrong mode? Did I forget how this works? I did. Yeah. I was thinking tmux still. That's pretty funny. New tool. Hey Colcus, what's up, man? Just saw your chat. Who knows how long that's been there? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're making C++ work for us. Hopefully. All right, so here's our server.cpp. This is all the code that's required so far because we've got this header only HTTP lib included. Right now that HTTP lib is just included in our lib directory, and just for people's understanding, this is just the CPP HTTP lib library here. So that's that. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get down to the server example here because we're gonna start using some of this so we can implement our API. So we pretty much already have the first one done for us, which works out, and that gives us something. The other thing we want to do though is go ahead and log out that we're actually started. So let's just say something. So I guess we should use a little, it's not printf, is it? No, I already forgot what the heck it is. And what's the C one? I already forgot. Let's look at our fizz buzz. Oh no, it's just it looks like Emacs is not updated. Ah, dumb. Let me see. Is it updating anything? Okay, this is working fine, but this is not. No, yeah, Emacs is frozen in OBS. 1 second. Thanks, Cocus. Appreciate it. Let me just switch this here. Usually this, and then this, and we're on the screen I'm actually on. Okay, so yeah, everything I just did in Emacs may not have shown, but that's okay. Yeah, thanks, Rebel Elder. It was you. I assumed it was Colchis because I didn't actually read the username, and you guys have the same color on my screen. Yeah. I am on Mac. Yeah, I'm on Mac because work pays, right? So, do a little neofetch for you. There you go. That's my system. Pretty vanilla, pretty basic, and a little bit old at this point. Intel based MacBook. Good times. All right, std out. Now I remember. Std out. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely happier on Linux in general, but you know, this has been okay. It's been usable. I guess I've actually been on Mac for 6 years now. That's crazy. It's a long effing time. I need a job that doesn't care what OS I'm using. What were we doing? Oh yeah, logging out that we're actually you know, like doing something. So let's do this std out thing. We use these left arrows, and we can just say something like server starting. We'll just say HTTP server listening on port . I don't know if you can do that. I probably need like does it just automatically parse things for me into strings? We'll just string it. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh yeah, so if it was on CMake list that whole time, that literally was at the very beginning, so it was frozen this entire time. That's annoying. I do feel like this is a pretty long build time. I don't know if that's usual for C++. Like, our C++ build time's not great. Yeah, exactly. There has been plenty of time, of course, where I'll be here and nobody's in chat. Like, I'll have like a few viewers, but nobody's chatting, and it will be like 30 minutes. The video, you know, I mean, at that point the VOD is just completely effed. Okay. Good times. What were we doing? We were making it, and then we can start it again, and we should, well, if we actually use the right binary. No, we didn't get it. We didn't get a nice little, I guess I need to do this above. I guess that makes sense. Kai Kalmeda. How about that pronunciation? Odd Prague, yeah. We've never waited a long time on Rust for a build, right? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, awesome. From Brazil. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for joining. We're writing some C++ today. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, thanks for the follow, Kaiko. Okay, we finally built. Just for fun. Yeah. So what we're doing is this little thing here. 12 languages in 4 weeks. We started last Wednesday. We did C. We're on C++ now, and then we're gonna start Zig tomorrow. And we got all these languages to go still. Combine Rust and C++. If you get paid hourly, you just want to combine Rust and C++. Yeah, it does seem high. I wouldn't put it past my system being stupid. I also am tempted, now that I actually have it working, to just take out the SSL stuff and see if it improves build times. Maybe we should do that real quick just for fun. I don't actually think we're going to get that much done on the Twitch bot today, so we can just start there. I still didn't get a log. What the actual... How does this not work? Why am I not getting at least... What the heck? Okay, I'm in the right directory. This is Hello World source server CPP. I'm not like on some other random thing. Why would this... Is it because it, like, does this just... I don't get it. What if we just do this? Let me just look at FizzBuzz real quick. Make sure that I didn't really screw something up. We probably do want an indel. An indel. Somehow the TOML format is worse. I don't know. I've honestly never written my own makefile until yesterday, and it did not go very well. And by written my own, I mean, of course, I copied one and tried to edit it. I was really close. I got super upset on stream about it because skill issues, and I'm trying to speedrun C++, which everybody's like, you're dumb, why are you... Nobody said that, but that's what they say in my head, right? You're so dumb. I mean, Nightshade says that sometimes, but it's fine. I just noticed the whole Starship took 28 seconds thing. That's pretty sweet. No wonder. I thought you just kind of like guessed that it was about 30 seconds, Rebel. It's hilarious. Yeah. Learning assembly in 1 day. Yeah. Your target should be phony. You did guess. Hilarious. 36 seconds. We're even higher now. We didn't change anything, but I was just trying to see if... Okay, now we're good. That's very interesting. So when I tried to just send this, like, the number 3000, it just, like, it didn't print anything. And it didn't error on build or anything. That's a little weird. But okay. We'll allow it, I guess. I'm just going to leave it like this, because I don't need to spend a bunch of time on a log statement. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's just make that quick change to our makefile. We'll just comment out all the OpenSSL stuff instead of deleting it. And we'll see. do I want to do this? Let's just comment out all of this broadly stuff, but then I have to change. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, let's just do this. Whoops, did I even go into visual mode? Nope, I need visual line mode. 1 second. Skill issues abound, as usual. Okay. What, you don't like spaces before the big comment? Is this like invalid makefile syntax to do this? Can I not have spaces and then a comment? Might actually be true. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's just do this and that and this. Maybe stood.io was not getting flushed. Oh, that is a good call out. So you're saying maybe it's not the 3000. It's just that I didn't actually, it wasn't actually, yeah, getting flushed. Yeah. Interesting. I thought all it did is give me that new line, and that's all it did. Good call out, Amit Singh. Thanks for the chat. That might be completely wrong on how you say Amit. I just went for it. I don't think we're getting much faster build time here. Ah, dang it. I just wanted to see if it made a difference. If it doesn't make a difference, we might as well leave it all in. Wow, that really doesn't make a difference. Why is my build time so terrible? Same time, 29 seconds. All right, this did nothing for us. Okay. Wait, I just undid something else. Okay, that part didn't matter. Okay, let's see. How many cores do I got? I've got a lot of cores, Rebel. Bunch of them. We did a neofetch just a second ago. Let's see. Is it still here? It's probably on a different thing, and I'm not even... I should just do another neofetch instead of scrolling forever. Alright, yeah, I'm bored. I'm bored. I can't scroll anymore. I probably did it somewhere else. Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, doesn't it say cores? Where's the CPU? What? It doesn't even say cores on here? Or am I just missing it? It's a 6. It's, oh, there it is. It's the 12 under CPU. So I think it's what, 6 physical cores? But yeah, I don't know. It's taken a hell of a long time. 36 seconds. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, make J8. All right, we'll do it. Oh, like it's setting how many cores to use or something? Is that what -J does? So yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, I will call out that the file in lib is like a, I don't know, I think it's a 9,000 line C file. Is that something like that? It's a C++ file. It's not short. All right, shaved off 6 seconds, hitting that J8. Can we just do J12? Or is that not what that means? Yeah, not really a difference. Okay, anyway, we're done with compile times. We're used to Rust. We're used to waiting forever, grabbing a cup of coffee, all that stuff. Let's see if we can just get our web API working in all the ways we want it to. So let's see, what are we doing? This is our schedule for anybody just joining us. We're going to do these 12 languages in 4 weeks. There they are. Not going to go over them right now. But we want to jump number of jobs. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. J for jobs. Took our jobs. Okay. Right there. There's our spec. Get/hello returns text responsive hello world. Done. Done for us, but that's fine. Get hello name returns JSON response of greeting hello name. All right. So let's just yank these two and throw it into our server, and we'll just paste them here, make them that way, and then that way we don't have to keep going back and forth a bunch. I somehow miss getting something to drink. Yeah. You get a drink while the PC is booting, or food, and then, you know, you get a refill while you're waiting for your dial-up to connect, right? And then you're all set. That is funny. Yeah, now we just, that's why we program in Rust, right? Right, ModProg? Because that way we get that time. We get the time to get a drink. All right. Long compile times are a feature. Black screen on Windows with orange text, yeah. Yeah, that's so true, probably. Oh, fuck. This website has an image? Oh, man. I'm gonna go do something else. I'll be back. Oh man. And now I get mad. I get mad because I don't get, like, because I'm on the other side of the house from my router and I don't want to do the whole mesh network thing. And I can't put Ethernet in because I rent and blah blah blah. I tried Ethernet over power lines today, and I mean, they're old adapters I used to use, yeah, it did not go well. So I get mad that I can only get, like, you know, 300 down max on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know. I've thought about it, but there's so much between, like, there's our master bedroom, the main bedroom where the router is. Terrible placement, but again, we didn't have a choice where they put the Firebird drop. And then yeah, I copied this makefile from the library's examples, so who knows. I mean, yeah. And then there's the kitchen and living room, and then my office. You know, it's not like a huge amount of, like, distance because it's an apartment, but yeah, I miss having a plug-in connection for sure. Anyway, let's see if we can figure out how to get these other routes working. So basically the idea here is we just make sure we can get a web server working, right? That's what hello is about. Then we want to make sure that we know how to return JSON, and then we want to make sure we know how to take JSON. And that's the idea of the 3 routes. Just something simple to get everything working. Kekal said, when you were a child at school, there were a lot of TV channels for kids, and all of them were making games on web with Java. That's amazing. And in Brazil, the computers were very bad with slow internet. You choose one game, wait all the duration of the class to load, and play something like 3 times. Yeah, that's so true. I remember those days. That was my daughter mocking me. All right. So this should be something like this. Apparently this takes a pattern. So actually, before we start this, I mean, you know, it's not like the internet in the US was that great back in the day. It still sucks to compared to a lot of places in Europe. They tried teaching you DirectX in elementary school. Oh man. All right, let's see what this takes. Stood string and pattern. Okay. So do they mean that they'll take a like stood pattern, or like what does that actually mean? Did I hit the wrong key? Nope. Emacs is just really trying to parse that header file to get me there. There it is. We made it. All right. To be fair, it's not Emacs parsing it. It's ClingD. But all right. Inline server and server get const stood string and pattern handler. Okay, so it's a stood string and it's a pattern. Make matcher pattern dot find. Okay, so maybe they have some examples of how to use these patterns. Oh, they do. I can see it. Okay, this is exactly how the pattern works for path params for what we use at my work. Oh yeah, K-Call, you asked what I use for my day job. I use Clojure for my day job. So yeah, that's been for the last 5 years or so. Okay, well this is going to be hella simple since the thing works for us here. I don't know what the point of the and is there. I mean, is that because somehow this is a pointer? Is it that kind of ampersand, or is it something else? Okay, so these are now. I see. So using namespace http lib, I don't have to actually have http lib up there. So I guess we can get rid of these. I can if I want. A lot of times what I'll do, at least in general, whether or not this is idiomatic in C++, but if like a whole section of code is going to use a lot of something from a namespace, then I might do kind of that global import. But yeah. Okay, and then we get an auto user ID rec path params add. Okay, well this makes this very easy. And see, I didn't even have a router. So I just had to do a bunch of string manipulation. Not like it was terribly difficult, but this is pretty nice. Okay, so I said user ID, but of course we don't mean that. I just copied the example straight. And then we're going to say res.setContent, and we're going to say hello. I guess this is when we want to do. So I know in like C I would use sprintf. Is there something more idiomatic for like a formatter in C++, or do you guys just use sprintf? Hello name. And this is going to be text/plain. Okay. Did I forget what? Oh yeah, we're actually returning JSON. I already forgot that we're returning JSON. Capture variable right by reference. So it is the same thing as far as that goes. It's just the syntax is a little confusing to me, but let me see if I can think through it here. So the handler, which is everything. Mandragora X. Good name. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Std format if we're using C++20. Ooh, that's nice. I'm currently using C++11 for no reason. I did compile it with C++17 without issue. But we could always try C++20 and see if anything breaks, right? Let's just make sure we actually compile where we're at. Okay, I'm supposed to return JSON, but let's just leave it here so we can see if it compiles. And then we'll try going to C++20. Live on the edge. Cutting edge, C++20. String stream would be perfect here. Okay. K-Call said, wow, closure. What a niche. Yeah, it is. It's fun. Oh, that's cool. I feel like I might have heard of Nubank. I feel like I may have heard of them just from if maybe they've done some closure stuff like in the community. If the compiler has implemented format headers. Yeah, right. So it just depends on whether Clang++ actually already did that, right? Okay, we'll find out. Okay, so we have a clean build on 11. I know I tried it on 17. I don't think I did anything too crazy so far. So I'm just gonna go right to 20 and see what happens. No, is it 17 or 14? I keep saying 17, but I think it's 14, isn't it? Look at me sounding like a total noob all the time, no matter what I do. Sorry about the mic hit there. Oh, Nubank bought Cognitect? I didn't know that. That's hilarious. I haven't followed the community super closely in the last few years. I was a little bit more active, you know, a few years ago. All right, C++20 compiled. Very good. See what we got. We got that working. This is still working. That should it just says hello percent because I never changed it. Is that right? Did I forget to change it? Oh yeah, because I was asking about it, right? Oh gosh, I'm so silly. All right. So let's try using std format. So we'll just do it here, sure. Std format hello, comma, name. %s probably. Like this, maybe? No? What do you hate about this? Plataformatech are in the Elixir space. Yeah, I've used Rust format. And I feel like, oh, so do we use, okay, I'll just look it up. Hold on a second. Let's open up our LDoc doc buffer. No member name format and namespace stood. Okay, so that would probably tell me that Clang is not going to support format from C++20. Bummer. So we'll just have to do, we'll probably just do sprintf, huh? Or I mean, we could, since we're actually just doing a concat, we could just do stir. Let's see, we use it in C. We use like a stir cat. You think yeah, usually my LSP tells me if it's available. But let's see. All right, we'll try it. Include format. Okay. Not happy with that. Hey, Stood Air. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Are you telling me that the docs just might help in this situation? Is that really what your chat is saying? Is that, you know, you might want to RTFM just a little bit? All right, let's see. I'm still not good at using this by any means. Maybe they'll have like a link to like good string utils from here. Raw string literals. We read most of this. Unevaluated string example. Okay. Stud CL. Okay, I just want to read this real quick because I'm interested. Okay, interesting. Nope. Yeah, you're like I do not have I'm not taking responsibility for the result of this. Okay, anything good? Not a whole lot. All right, let's just ask ChatGPT how they want me to do it. How about that? What is the most idiomatic way of concatenating strings in C++? So you can use the plus opulator. Wow, how about that? Okay. What about formatting a string? And it's a little. I think they'll figure it out. Okay, so you can get the printf with sprintf. Okay. You can use a stream. Okay. I think it was Kate that called out the string stream here. Very possible. Oh, that's interesting. So you can use that same sort of. So that's the syntax that cout's using. That stream format syntax, whatever. Stud format using the C++ 17. There is a 17. Is there a 14 too? Are we doing every 3 years? Is that what I'm finding out? Okay. Anyway, so it's since 17. Stud format. So you had this all right. Then what do you hate about? Oh, it is just this way. What? I'm so confused. Why do you not like me? Oh, I wonder if it's... I have an idea why it might not be working the way that I want it to. Like why it's not showing in my LSP. But let's see if it builds. Do we still have it on 20? I think so. Me coming in with the docs. Format. All right, yeah, let's open those up. Let me change my browser. Back to Brave. Stud format string args format args. Okay. So it takes a format string and args, very similar to the Rust thing, like Amit said. Okay. So this looks good. Yeah. So it compiled fine, even though my LSP is mad about it. Let's run it and then see if we can figure out why the LSP is mad. Boom. Absolutely. First try. Alright. Let's run bear and see if that makes any difference. Very well. Very possible there, Rebel. That's a good call. I might need to. I can do a reconnect. I mean, either way, actually, I need to do a reconnect after running bear most of the time. So we'll do that once bear finishes. But now we won't really know which one's the actual answer. Oh well. So far it hasn't asked for it. So let's look at the bear output, which is this compile commands. Maybe that has, yeah, there we go. I'm guessing that if anything, ClingD might be looking for this argument and saying, okay, you're using C++20. I think I fixed that, Rebel. I think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I uncommented them out. But it's a good call out. Okay, so they're still unhappy, but we never try to reconnect. So let's just do an eglot reconnect and see what happens. You're good, dude. You're good. Okay, background index process 50%. Blazingly fast C++. 100%. Boom. Okay, yep. I don't know which one it was, but I'm gonna guess I would have still had to run bear. That at least has been my experience so far. But yeah, now we're good. Let's see how good Cling is with this. I want to mess this up real quick and just say like this. We get some static analysis. Tell me that this is wrong. No, that's okay. I just wanted to see if it would. Sweet. Okay, so we need to make this JSON though. I have no idea how to do that. Let's find out. I have a JSON clib that I could just use, but before we go down that path, let's see if HTTPlib already has an answer for our JSON-ness. I know I can just set content type, so I could make the JSON by hand, right? Not very scalable beyond that, but let's just search this for JSON. No, not there. I just want to search in the page, GitHub. Stop literally hijacking my freaking commands. And okay, it was me. It wasn't GitHub. It was me. All right. Post with multi-part form data. We'll probably need that. No, that's for a client, obviously. Okay, they don't actually say whether or not they give us JSON support. I guess we could search in the source. Let's just start with a ACK on the lib instead of searching in Emacs. All depends on the implementation. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I assume so, that I would get an error somewhere. I just wanted to see if Clang would give me the error ahead of time. ACK lib. What do we want to ACK on? JSON. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, so they don't have any JSON helpers. Okay. I mean, we're gonna need some JSON helpers. We're gonna need JSON helpers for the other thing. So let's just see what we should use for JSON. What's your best JSON library for C++? Again, of course I could do this all by hand, but like that's not JSON library. Michael, are you serious right now? You Googled JSON library. All right, JSON for modern C++. Okay. What JSON library do you suggest from 2021? We all know that Reddit is always right, so let's find out. Whoops. Simple question. I want to write and read a JSON file. All right. +1 for Enloman. Oh god, so this is really just, I mean, I know this is Reddit, but like, what happened to that really nice answer where they were like, the fastest is this? Okay, ease of use. We're gonna go with ease of use. All right, so several people have mentioned Enloman JSON. Classic. Okay, 37,000 stars. I think we're probably pretty safe with this one. Whoa, what was that formatting about? What is going on here? Okay. Hey, Abdi. How's it going? I remembered who you are simply by the THS. And then my brain did some work, and then I realized exactly who you are. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Dylan's probably watching F1 or something dumb like that. Whatever, Dylan. Design goals. No, we don't care about this. Let's see. We want to be able to serialize, deserialize, etc. We don't want to make classes. You're about to learn computer network. Cool. Man, just trying to make some C++ work, you know? We're about to pull in this JSON library right here. I am really tempted to just use the JSON C one, because I know how easy it will be, but it's okay. The JSON class provides an API for manipulating a JSON value to create a JSON object by reading a JSON file. Stood if stream f example.json JSON data equals JSON parse f. Okay. Assume you want to create this literal JSON file in a file. No, I don't want to do that. I'm all over the place. What we're doing actually is this. 12 languages in 4 weeks. we just started last Wednesday with C. We're on C++ right now, and tomorrow we're gonna start Zig. So, yeah, that's how it goes. And then we're getting into the world of Lisps. I asked an acquaintance of mine that his favorite language in the world is Common Lisp, like for some resources and stuff that I should use for learning Common Lisp when we get to that. So that's gonna be fun. And he said, first of all, you should use Emacs if you don't already. Shocking. Lisp and Emacs. W. Yeah, I do use Evil Mode though. Vim motions and Emacs. At least I'm a recent convert to Evil Mode. Exactly. No, I don't know. The thing is, like, if I didn't have a hard cutoff today, I'd probably do something simple. But I'm pretty darn sure that I have to be off in an hour. And so I'm not that motivated to finish this and move on to WebSockets, because I don't think we're even going to be able to scratch. Well, we probably won't even make the CMake work. Like, I was trying to use CMake in the Twitch bot. We probably won't even finish that in 30 minutes. So I don't know. Assume you want to create the JSON object. With this library, you could write JSONJ, JPy. Ooh. I mean, the syntax is pretty nice. It's not bad. Pretty darn easy to use. Okay. I'm happy with this. We just need to actually get it into our project. Dang it. All right. Let's see. How do they recommend we get it into our project? That's the problem with, like, I feel like C++ would be so much easier to use if they just explained for every library. It's just a header file also? Really? Is it really just a header file again? I missed that part. Is it really? Oh, yes, we already know how to do this. We know how to do this. Boom. Rebel. In for the win. Okay. At least we know how to do it. All right. Let's see. I want a new session. I always forget how to do that. I've been using Tmux 3 days, okay? So, give me a break. The Fluffy Yarn. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're getting some JSON into our C++ right now. It's gonna go real good. Tmux new. It's just that. But the problem is I have to get all the way out in order to get back in. I forget how to do that part. Control B D. Okay, yeah. Control B D, and then Tmux new, and then I should still have everything, right? Okay, cool. So here we go. Absolutely ready for this. We want this to be here. And we're gonna get clone our Enlomon. Tmux is a terminal multiplexer. So I'm using Alacrity right now. It's not like I think it's the best thing ever, but it's a terminal written in Rust. And Alacrity does not have splits. It doesn't have tabs. It doesn't have any of that. So I tried out ZellaJ, which is also a terminal multiplexer written in Rust, and gave me some tab action, but then it wasn't working with Starship, at least on my machine. Didn't feel like trying to figure it out, so I decided to just use the tried and true Tmux, and here we are. Because what's better than trying to speed run difficult languages? also adding on other technology that I don't know how to use. Okay, so we got this going. Now we just need to copy it into our project. So I already forgot what the name of the header file was. Where were you? GitHub, header file, JSON. What a good name. What an absolutely good name. Okay, so this is called JSON. Oh God, that's a bad name for this directory. Let's rename this real quick. Move JSON to in Loman JSON. JSON C++, so we actually remember what it's about. And then we're gonna do JSON C++, and I guess it's not right there though. Okay, where's the actual location of this? /develop single include. No. Okay. I don't understand. Oh, it is right there. Single include in Loman. Okay, that's what I want. Single include in Loman JSON. Okay, that's what I want. And we're gonna put that in our project, which is in MTOL C++. Oh, I called it CPP. What was I thinking? Hello world lib. That looks. Oh wait, I messed up. In Loman JSON.hpp. Oh, in Loman, that's what it is. It's JSON.hpp. Okay, that's what I messed up. Copy it to lib. Okay, we're good. So let's jump back into our hello world. There we go. CB will bring up a Vim-like command mode. Then you can just type new session. Ah, classic. Okay, very cool. Thanks, Rebel. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is fair. This is definitely fair. Yeah, I'm going to be even more mad about the build time at this point, but I don't want to like handwrite JSON. Yeah, I haven't looked at screen actually. I have not tried screen. One of the people that I respect the most that I've worked with was a Tmux Vim user, and he was extremely efficient with both tools. He's been using them for like 20 years though, so that's probably part of it, but you know, very efficient. Smart dude. All right, makefile, compile commands. What are we doing? We just put in this JSON.hpp file. We need to add it to our makefile. That's what we're doing. Okay. So let's see. Got our hello world makefile. We're already including lib. Actually, we might not have to. Yeah, we just have to put it in line 15. Lib slash JSON.hpp. Okay, done. Maybe. We'll find out, right? Now we'll run make. You could look at precompiled headers. Do you remember using them in CMake? Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. to work on like build efficiency. You've only used screen, not tmux. I do stuff like that all the time. People would be like, well, haven't you used this? It's just like, no. You know, it happens. Part of it is like having other things to do, right? Yeah, this is Mac. If you're hanging out and you want stream notifications, yeah, exactly, Rebel. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I didn't do CS in college, so I didn't like try everything when I had lots of time, right? And then I was broke and, you know, did not work in development in my early to mid 20s, and then and then by the time I started a career in tech, I already had a 3-year-old. So, you know, life, busyness, all that stuff. All right, so we made just fine. We just aren't actually using it yet. So let's see how we can include it. I'm guessing we're just going to do a little include json.hpp up here, and then we can use that. Too much time on your hand? Any tips? Get a kid, man. Might as well. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that unless you really, really want to. Don't get kids because you're bored. All right. Yeah. All right. I mean, if you want a solution for not having time on your hands, that's what I'd recommend. Hey, Hiker. I don't know. I've done better with your name before. Hey Kitter. Anyway, it's going well. Yeah. Well, no, we're 4 streams in, right? Second stream of C++. I mean, I have a make file working that I've made a fair amount of edits to. I'm happy about that, even if it's a super ugly one. And we're almost done with our web API in C++, or at least I think we are. Key. Hey key. Hey key is enough. Hey key. All right, hey key. I like that. It's very cool. Hey key. Try prune headers that you're not using to reduce the build time. Ooh. Now, will it prune? Now, by headers, do you mean like header files, or do you mean like I can prune headers within a header file that I'm not using, and then it doesn't compile all of that? Like, since I'm using single file, you know, dependencies, I'm just wondering how that applies. Includes in main. Okay, got it. That's all you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I'm not using currently. I mean, what do we get? We're at 43 seconds with the JSON header. Oh well. I didn't even time some of my Rust builds. It's probably better that I didn't have Starship installed back then. I probably would have been more mad about it. A long time ago, like a week. Okay, this is what we want. This little JSON J thing. All right, that's what we're looking for. So we have our name, that's our path param, and then let's say JSON R for response, and then maybe, oh right, I forgot. We're going to need to run bear again now that we have a new dependency. Otherwise, our LSP won't know what's happening. But let's just pretend like we can do this, and we'll say name. No, we'll say greeting. Forgot what the response is. And then we can say stud format. Hello. Emacs is lagging a little bit. And then ooh, that's a good question. How is that working? It didn't tell me to, so I'm wondering if it's grabbing it from HTTP lib. I didn't even ask myself that question, even though I did have to include IO stream in my FizzBuzz. And this is just R, and it's not text plain. It is application/JSON, and we'll see how that works. Use of undeclared identifier JSON. Did you mean in Loman JSON? I did. How did you know? Okay. Are we supposed to include it that way? Do they have an example of where we're... Oh, there it is. Include in Loman/JSON.hpp, and then they just say using JSON, so you don't have to... I'm guessing using is just if I don't want to have to like qualify it, right? I did mean in Loman JSON. So you were happy before, and now you're not happy. Okay, let's just try back to our include JSON, just to see. Well, it might help if I spelled include right. Okay, a little slow. Huh. Do they want me to put it? JSON. Add using namespace. Oh, like the using namespace JSON. Is that gonna fix anything for me? I thought this was just like a... Or maybe it's that there's a namespace in the header file, and that's where I have to do this. Oh, I get it. So you can say using namespace, but their using is just like this. Got it. Do we think this is gonna work, or is that still not gonna work? No, we're still unhappy about it. In main, type class in Loman basic JSON. Okay, I feel like I'm still obviously doing this wrong. So I have include correct. I mean, it's even showing that it's going. It's not a one-to-one mapping. Okay. I mean, this is like the type. Oh, well, the LSP actually cleared it finally. Okay, so now do they know what I'm actually saying? It seems like we're happy. Let's try making again. It was just a little delay, maybe. Fingers crossed, anyway, right? Okay. So this is just like my alias for whatever the namespace is that I'm using. Yeah, exactly. Okay, sweet. Look at me understanding things. Basically C++ Pro so far. We're moving from C++ intern after FizzBuzz to C++ Pro. Absolutely. We're not worried about these compile times. They're fine. Oh, this terminal is so much easier to use now. I finally made it much bigger. I guess it's been a while since I've actually ran it. What? Oh yeah, I call it server. I should just call it hello world. It would make more sense to me. Okay. Nothing. Okay. What did we do? Is hello still working? Okay, hello's working. Hello meta is not working. Okay. And there's no error. Okay. You can color me confused. Yeah, exactly, Rebel, thanks. Okay, what did we do wrong? Now, this is not a string, right? But then it has a conversion to std string. So it's kind of like, you know, a from implementation, right? In Rust. Okay. Interesting. What? Okay, we should do a V here. It is an internal server error. Type must be string, but is object. Okay, nope. Why is that a runtime error? JSON.exception. Type must be string, but is object. Oh, that's fine. It's okay. We'll survive that it's a runtime error, but we do need to get a string out of this at the end of the day. Which is right here. Create object from string literal. Okay, that's two. Well, you say two from strings. Are we getting to it? Dump. Let's dump it. Let's dump that R. All right. Well, it doesn't help if I just rerun the same thing again, does it? All right, so now that while that's going, let's start reading about how we could get a response body from here. So I'm guessing the request is got to have something on it. So rec.pathparams, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like a rec.body, and then we just need to parse the JSON out of it, right? Oh, that's actually really smart, man. Just one of those little things you don't think about. Oh gosh, me. Silliness. 200, okay. JSON. We got it, guys. We got some JSON going. We're freaking champions. Okay, so JSON route's working. We can move on to post. And here we have to, yeah. Thanks, Rebel. I appreciate that. We all know that this stream is actually about masochism. So goodbye takes, you like that percent instead of ampersand? I meant to do that. It's an operator you guys don't even know about. It's in C++ 26. So here we take a JSON payload of name string and we just return a little stud format goodbye. For now, we'll just say meta here until we actually do it. And this is text plain. Okay. And what are we doing? We have to get the body. Okay. I'm gonna just take a wild guess that there is a rec.body here. Now what that rec.body actually is, okay, little stud string that we can do. We like it. We can take a body string and make a JSON, no doubt. So let's figure out the whole thing here. Create object from string. You can create a JSON value by appending JSON to a string literal. We don't have a string literal, so then we just explicitly parse with JSON parse. What is this J3 type? Oh, it's not the type. I'm being dumb. All right, forget I just said that. Can you cut that from everybody's memory, please? Yeah, it does need to be server.post. You're right. Let the man cook, rebel. I would have figured it out. No, it's totally valid. All right. So we have a little J3 with a JSON parse, and then we should just have a J3.name. So let's see how that part works. Like once I actually have the J type, I just need to see, I didn't read how field access works and like what time it is. Add a boolean that is stored as a bool. Stud string. I mean, I doubt I can do this, right? I mean, maybe I can, but like, how is it gonna know what type it is? You got more examples somewhere? Okay, we should probably just type it and then see what actually happens. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Sure. Who needs it? Okay, here we go. The library uses a Sax-like interface. Oh, interesting. So internally, it figures out what type it is when I call that, I guess. Okay, whatever. We'll just do it. So we should have like a stud string. Name equals J3 name. All right, we like it. We like it. And then yeah, thanks, Studer. Thanks for coming in. See you later. And then we just pass a name there. And maybe we're okay somehow. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually accomplish this. Who knew? Who knew that chaining commands would just be so helpful? First time. No, I'm just kidding. I still didn't change it to server.post. That wasn't even me that wasn't even me just being like passive aggressive or anything. It was just literally me forgetting. Amazing. Hilarious. Okay. Well, no, you're good, Rebel. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. You would suggest checking type before accessing the value. Yeah, I just didn't see where they did that. Like, we need to handle errors at some point, but I'm not 100% sure how this works. Got it? Are we tangled? Nope. Okay. All right, so this is still working. That's nice. Let's do our post. So we're posting to goodbye. We have a little X post. We need a little header of content type application/JSON, and we need our data of name meta. Okay, nothing. Beautiful, love it. Oh, I didn't rebuild, did I, after changing it to post? That's fine. Ooh, it already does 404 for me. I like that. I like that it does 404 for me. 404 for me. All right. API doc might have method like a string. Yeah, it might. Let's see. How about that? Look at that. If j dot is string, j dot size, j dot empty, j dot type, j dot clear. If j dot is string, but can I pass? Okay, what I'm not 100% sure on. If o dot find foo does not equal o dot end, sure. So you can do a find instead of that. Okay, yeah, we can use that for our 400 error that we want to. Goodbye meta. Awesome. Okay. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Okay. So I wonder how this works. Like, maybe I supply it as auto. Would that be the correct way of doing this before the type check? So I do an auto, and then I say if check method dot string or is string or as string. Okay. I'll look at it. Here, let's go back to where we were. That way everything type checks and our LSP doesn't like freak out on us. And we'll just say here. Okay, so we have an is string. Okay. Return whether value is a string. Okay, sure. I mean, it's not like the access is that expensive, right? As in, can I just do a little like this? Yeah. I didn't see dot string on there, but maybe it was there and I just didn't notice it. And it's only giving me is string. Hey Nick Borsa, what's up? Hope you're well. Okay. That's kind of what it seems like, Amit. I think that's how it works. All right, so let's just do this. We're gonna do a little if there. We're gonna put this here. And we're gonna go up here. And we're just gonna go J3 name. See if they're happy with that. I might actually have to declare outside of that because otherwise it may not understand what's happening. That's what I'm guessing this is. Doc, no, this one. Call to deleted constructor of, okay, deleted init. Okay, okay, okay. Formatter has been explicitly, okay. Oh, there it is. Call to deleted constructor. Formatter basic. Okay, I don't understand, but that's fine. You need type inference, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing that makes sense. There are a lot of things in Rust that would do that as well, right? You like this? You like this? Okay. And let's do this. So we're back to that. That's fine. And then we just want to say, I don't know how to do an error yet. I'm guessing we let's just use the LSP. There's probably not that many things on here that an error could be. Nope, you have to do it manually. So you're gonna like set what about status? Anything? No. Set redirect header has header. Okay, that's all that we've got on res. Okay, got it. This I don't care about. Template type can be anything. Okay, yeah, I have not read anything about the whole like templating syntax, etc. So, you know, I don't know how it works. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that. And then let's go back to our HTTP lib and see what happened. See what happened with it. We've got. Okay. Are we live? Are we good? Are we figuring this out? Basically, I just want to see, do you have an example of how to do... Oh, there it is. There is an error. Why didn't I see that? Res.error. Oh, no, that's client. Oh, my God. I'm dumb. Okay. res.status. It's right there. Okay, that's it. I don't care about messages. So I should just be able to do this actually. And say res.status equals 400. And let's see what happens. All right. I was hoping to get into some CMake today. I don't know if we're gonna make it. It's a good one. So many good puns in C and C++. I may or may not. I don't know if I'm gonna have time tonight. I've been kind of burning the candle at both ends here on the stream, trying to get through all these languages. I may continue working on like figuring out CMake on Discord tonight. So if you want to join the Discord, I don't know of a good way to like notify people on the Discord that I'm streaming on Discord, because like I don't really want to like at everybody, but I imagine you could like get notifications when someone joins voice if you really wanted to. But yeah, sometimes at night I don't like streaming on Twitch. I will just stream on Discord. It's chill. You can join voice if you want and chat and tell me in voice what I'm doing wrong, so that's a lot of fun. So yeah, if you want to join Discord, hang out with us, regardless if you want to join my boomer streams or not on Discord, go for it. The quality is definitely less because Discord streaming sucks. They have a lot of limitations. Okay, this is what I want, right? Okay, so we're still good. And then if we don't have a name, we should get a 400. Yay. And then if our name is not a string, then we should get a 400. Cool. Not bad. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I don't know if I responded to your chat there. No, you can stream. So the video quality is not that bad. Here's the thing. I can't use, if I use the built-in Discord screen capture, that would be okay. But it would be really annoying on to stream a 34-inch ultra wide where you can't see anything. So I use an OBS virtual cam on Discord. In order to even get an OBS virtual cam to work on Discord on Mac OS on their desktop app, it doesn't work at all on the web app. On the desktop app, you literally have to re-sign the application. Really stupid. So I did that so that I can at least use my virtual cam. But it doesn't take the audio. It doesn't see it as an audio source. Absolutely crap. I then tried to feed my audio directly from my Scarlett, which is my XLR audio interface, into Discord as a mic, and it sounds like the worst thing ever. I don't know why. That's what I'm using now. It's not like the most expensive setup and the best mic in the world, but it sounds okay. On Discord, it sounds like crap. So I end up having to use my, I just use my Bluetooth mic, and it sucks. It's a Anchor Soundcore, Apple AirPods killer, except that the mic sucks. The audio quality is not bad, but the mic sucks. I forgot what I was doing. We were just doing this. We got bad request. I got a little distracted, but yeah. Discord streaming kind of crappy. Oh yeah, I think I got a follow or something. RomDT, Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. We've got about 20 minutes left. I think we finished this. I think, is there anything I forgot? I don't think so. I think we're pretty happy. So let's see. We're vendoring that. We got all of our makefile edits done. And so yeah, let's say C++ hello world. Hello world finished. Very cool. So I guess we do have a little bit of time to try to figure out how CMake works. So what I started with so far is I have a Twitch bot. I want to wait, what happened here? Why is this here and nothing else? Why is there just a temp? I swear I did more than this. Oh yeah, I stashed it. Duh. Stupid me. Get stash pop. There we go. There's all the stuff. Okay, and I'm actually working on this in a different session. So let's go to that. Okay, here we go. Twitch bot. Yeah, all good. LS. Okay, here we go. Right, so I'll tell you what I've done so far. I'm using Drogon, which we talked a little bit about yesterday. I decided to use the HTTP lib for the basic hello world because I knew it was going to be easy to just include the header file, and we could just use make and all that stuff. I tried to get Drogon to work with a basic make file, absolutely failed. Their examples all use CMake, so then I was kind of like, well, maybe I should just use CMake. And so that's kind of where we're at. And it also, not to say that I'm great at make files, but it also, you know, is like, okay, we tried out CMake, kind of got a sense for what it is, right? So I tried to get GPT to write a CMake file for me. It wasn't so successful. I'm not paying for GPT. That's probably part of it. But yeah, this thing has WebSockets and everything. So basically has the start of what I would need to support for like a Twitch bot, or just, you know, a WebSockets example, right? Which is kind of the point of the Twitch bot. We probably won't actually finish the bot in this series because we're just doing as much as we have time for. But this is where we're at. So what did I do so far? I tried quite a few different things to get the make file to work. I don't remember if I kept my make file or not. Let's look. I think I did. Yeah. All right. So this is what I tried to do, similar to what we have in this other one, except that we had to do this like little link thing, right? And that didn't go so well. And I think one of the big Yarmolenko, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Welcome. We're seeing about CMake. We're CMaking some magic happen. I mean, this isn't CMake yet. This is just makefile. Okay. Anyway, so I tried this. It didn't work. I tried the -L stuff. It didn't work. This was trying to just go right into, because I was trying to figure out like, what do I actually need? And then of course this doesn't work because it's not a subdirectory and you can only link what's in a subdirectory. Okay. But I tried all sorts of things linking in the subdirectory. Like I have Drogon in, well, you see it. It's in lib, right? So, so what I did, oops, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So even if I say lib/Drogon, just to demonstrate. We get a linker command failed. So then I was reading and I was like, okay, I just need -lib, right? Or $L lib. It looks for things and then it's going to pick up Drogon. That doesn't work either. And I know like this is a way you would do it if like it was actually compiled, but then I did this a little bit on stream yesterday and people are like, no, you don't need it compiled. It's just like, okay, well, I'm confused. Not on stream, I was on Discord last night. So yeah. So if somebody is like, oh, this is how this is gonna absolutely work, then, you know, I'm all ears. To understand how Drogon works as far as like what this looks like in there, I think you can use a whole lib file path without L dragon. Yeah. So in their lib folder, in their source code, they have this, right? And so I tried basically copying the lib folder into lib/Drogon. That didn't work. I tried copying into just the source files, and that's what's currently in the Drogon directory here. So if anybody has an idea like, oh, well, what you want from this is actually just this one part, then that's great. But I guess the other part is, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I could just like actually compile like and install Drogon on my system and then link to like the build instead of having it here, right? I don't know what is the right thing to do. //lib drogon.so. Okay. So you're saying back here is where I would do that? Like from where I'm at? Like, is there a Drogon? Okay, let's see. First of all, let's just start here. And we say grep so. No. Without linking flag. Okay. And by without linking flag, do you mean, is the linking flag the little link, the little L, or the capital L? Like, are we going here? And then we're going lib/drogon.so, or are we supposed to go back to that full repo, which is 3 directories back? Directory not found, yeah. This is like just basic me not, okay, well, it was happy with that, but I don't think I actually linked anything. libdrogon.so. Okay, let me find where that is in their system. Let's go into here. Let's do this. Well, that didn't do much for me, did it? I see that, like, is there a literal .so in the library? That's the part that I'm clearly, like, am I just not seeing it here and everybody else is? Or would that be if I like actually built it? Like, is that the problem? Like, I just have to actually build it in order for that to work? No, I didn't build it. That's the point. I didn't build it. So I have to build it first. See, these are the basics that I do not understand. I don't know about. Okay. Now they use CMake, so I'm guessing I have to build it with CMake. Let's see. I don't remember seeing a make file in their project. We got CMake. There's a little Docker thing. Make dir build go inside it. I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, sorry. This doesn't work. Like make dir a build, do CMake. Dot. Okay. Oh my god. No, that's there. So I'm in the Drogon directory. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh god. Really? Okay. Does not contain a CMake list.txt file. Okay. This might be the wrong place to do this. I'm guessing it wouldn't have done that much if it wasn't at least trying. Let's look at it. Create a build folder. Okay, that makes sense. So what I should do is okay, so it did like all of this stuff, and that's not particularly helpful. I mean, there's exports.h. Interesting. All right. Maybe we should just rebuild that. Let me do it this way. We're gonna get. No, that's not gonna work. How do I want to do it? I just want to see how this works. Okay, sure. Probably an easy way to do this. But we're back. Okay. So you're saying just make a build directory and then cd into the build. Whoop. I'm being dumb. cd into build and then cmake ... Okay. I tried. Most of my experience. Yeah, I mean, they have build options. That's fine. But yeah, they don't actually have like configuring incomplete errors occurred. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that actually matters. I mean, could not find doxygen, missing doxygen executable. So maybe I need doxygen. Build Drogon as a shared lib. Oh, okay. Is that important? I'm guessing. I don't know what a shared lib is. Oh, like a Linux. Okay, here we go. Difference between static and shared. And then I gotta go. Let's read this. We'll go. I appreciate like trying to walk me through some of this stuff. Oh, okay. So shared libraries give me that .so. I see. I see. So that's why I want the shared library thing. You pass that with the -d with CMake. Okay. So if I do CMake -d build shared libs, it doesn't like me. Do I do that first? Maybe it's before I give it this. That makes sense. Build share, no space. I'm still not used to that. Build shared libs. Okay. Why don't you like me? -d build shared libs. Okay. CMake file, etc. Let's just look at maybe their CMake file has an example, or like it's something I can just turn off or on in their file. I don't know where it would be. That's the problem. I guess I could act for it. Let me just act for it real quick. CMake cache.txt. Okay. But that doesn't sound particularly helpful. Almost done. Okay. Weird. All right. Well, is it D instead of -d? Oh, I see. -d flag equals on. Yeah, that might be what it is. Yeah, that was it. Good call. That's at least something. Well, I don't have an SO, but that's okay. Now I do make in here. Like make. Do I do make in the build directory? No, I'm gonna do make. Oh, you mean in my directory, right? Yeah. That's gonna be tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out. We're gonna take a look at that probably tonight on Discord if you want to hang out there. Otherwise, I will be back on stream tomorrow in Zig. We're day 2 of C++. We did finish our web app. We got our FizzBuzz stuff done. That part's pretty cool. And you know, it's slow. C and C++, pretty complicated, pretty different, especially when you have to build things when you're used to actually having a package manager, which of course I am. So a lot of skill issues abounding here. But thanks so much for hanging out. If you don't follow, send me a follow. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Let's see, who should we raid real quick? It is difficult for sure. Yeah, you get used to like all the good stuff, right? But that's okay. Let me see. Anybody streaming that we want to raid? I think Eduardo's just playing video games. We just raided Griff. Just raided Rymo. Anybody interested? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anybody interesting. And I kind of have to go. I guess Museum is streaming Rust. Sure, let's do it. Maybe we should do CPP. No, it's fine. I gotta go. Museum. I always forget that they've disabled raids. Unbelievable. Alright. How about Cademlia? He's doing Java. I'm sorry about this. No, he's speaking German. That's not gonna work. Well, this is exciting. Alright, CPP. Here we are. C++ game dev. Coffee lava. Here we go. /raid. Coffee lava. There we go. We found somebody. We're good. We're good at this. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.